is good? Team, do what we do. I'm currently here with
Sami Bin Slim.
bro. Tell them like it is, bro. We're about to get it. This right here, we're gonna tell you how to embrace the grind. So what you think you need to do? What you think you need to do?
What you think?
Bro, so we gonna keep it in this too original, bro. This is too authentic, bro. So look, when I look and say embracing the daily grind, I truly believe, when we're faced with adversity or we're faced with certain things, I truly believe it's say how we react to it, because life is gonna happen regardless. So.
Honestly, there's a lot about the grind, and there's a lot of ways to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But one thing about the grind is like you can't stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no way you can separate yourself from the grind. There's no way that you can't grind.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people out there that think are in a spot where they're like, oh, my parents won't let me get a job, or
tell like it is. Tell like it is. Tell like it is.
I can't do this and that. There is no excuse to not grind. Whether it's not getting money, whatever your grind is. Getting your girl, getting money, getting a car, getting wherever your grind is. There is no reason why you shouldn't do it.
I like that. I like that because it's one of those things that regardless of what's happening within your life, you're gonna persevere through it because this is I won't say an end to a meet, but it's like you're gonna keep going because there's a goal at the end. You kind of have tunnel vision for what you want to accomplish. So when you're talking about the grind, we're talking about daily. We're talking about every single day because there's moments where you have a decision to make, and it's all predicated upon how you respond. You know what I'm saying? So what you think?
And the thing about it is, the most important thing you gotta understand is sacrifices.
So that's what I'm saying.
Sacrifices is what you gotta most accept if you want to grind. You gotta sacrifice wherever you want to get it. If you want to get money, you gotta sacrifice. Not going to parties, getting drunk and high. All that other stuff. You gonna have to sacrifice not hanging out with your friends, not getting as much time to do what you want to do
at that moment though, because the grind is say to get you to a certain place within your life. Because some people say get too caught up in what they're doing that they don't understand that this is just to get me from point A where I'm at now to point B where I know I'm able to live my goals and my dreams like endlessly. Because life is long term. Don't limit your abilities in this life. You know what I'm saying? So
And there's gonna be a lot of times where you feel hurt, you feel angry, you feel like you will fail. You know what I'm saying? Failure
is necessary almost.
Failure is not an option. Failure is the birth of success. Failure is what brings you up. There is no success without failure. You don't drive without failing.
I like that. I like
you know what I'm saying?
Drive without failing. It's one of those things that when you're failing or you're learning really, because you have to learn from the mistakes that you made so that when you finally do get to that certain level of success or that grind gets you to where you're going, you know that it wasn't lucky, that you weren't like an overnight success. You had to put in work, hours, days, months, weeks to get there. Because that's currently what we're going through within our lives as well.
And confidence is key, people. I tell you, confidence. All right, I started out myself with no confidence. I was depressed. I found myself doing drugs. I was at my worst compared to me right now. There is a lot of times where you just gotta take it and you just gotta crush it up. Wherever it is, from the gym to talking to people, to whatever you have to do to make sure you get that confidence, to make sure you can do it. There is no success without you believing you can do it.
Exactly, because it's like if I have a very big vision, right, and everybody doesn't see where I'm going. They're not understanding where I'm going. They don't understand that the work I'm putting in now is to build the foundation for what I wanted to do. If I don't have confidence in myself, no one's gonna just tell me you're able to do it. There's gonna be some people that are gonna support you, but when it truly gets hard in the daily grind or the grind over the course of time, it's gotta come from within. It's gotta come from within, because when you have that self-motivation or you're driven to go accomplish something within your life, everyone else is just like a boost. That they're here to catch you if you do end up falling, and you go right back up with them, and then you guys lead and build almost like a tree of life, a tree of development. You know what I'm saying?
And one thing you gotta know is surround yourself with those people.
Oh,
Surround yourself with those people. You know, there is no plan B.
too excited, my bad.
Plan A is, that's it. Don't build yourself a safety net, because not only if plan A doesn't work, you'll be more okay with falling on plan B. You know what I'm saying? I went through a lot of struggles because I put myself in a situation where this has to work. There is no plan B. It's either I get it or I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna give up.
I like that. Cause it's like, I see what you're saying about the safety net. Now, and I kind of see it like there could be two sides of that. Because some people may feel like if I set this goal too high, you know, if I fall down, I'm okay with this one. But the thing with being okay is that you become complacent. You're satisfied.
Yeah.
If you become satisfied, then where's the growth? I'm being honest, because there's over all the videos I uploaded, like it's the time of if I get 12 views on a video. If I was to let the numbers tell the story, I would have quit a long time ago. It's because I see where this is going. It might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen next week, but best believe it's going to happen. Because I believe that it's through the energy that we're putting into the world, between the foundation we're building, between the people that we're meeting, you know, your dreams, your goals are possible. You just gotta believe in yourself. It's like, literally, like, it's the truth.
And it might be 10 days from now, a week,
Bro,
a month, a year. There will be a time where we edit this video and tell you guys that it can be possible. With confidence and dedication, it can be possible. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason why we can't do it.
Exactly.
We are humans. We found ourselves recording this. You know what I'm saying? We invent things.
We're creators.
We had an example. We asked ourselves a question. Where is the richest place in the world?
Oh, yeah.
Not Africa, not Dubai, not nowhere else.
Not Cuba, not...
It could be right down your street, a graveyard. Not only is there lost ideas, music's never written, songs never published, books never published,
Poems, buildings, anything that you can think of is because maybe there was somebody in their life that told them it's not possible. And that's what killed their dream. That's what killed what they really were thinking in their heart of hearts. And they didn't pursue it because somebody else told them no, it's not possible.
And that's what I'm saying, confidence.
That's where the confidence comes in. That's where the drive, that's where the desire comes in.
You have to thrive on downfall, on negativity. Negativity has to be your fuel. Alright, not necessarily, you know, all negativity, but when someone doubts you, you should, in your heart, in your heart, that has to be racing full for you. You know, like, I gotta do it now. You know what I'm saying? I have to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be a time in your point where you look back at this video and you think like, wow, when I was watching this video, like,
things were not going my way. Things were not going my way. But then what I did was, or what we're doing, or what I'm saying as far as you, that's why I said you, we are embracing the grind. We're becoming people that we never thought we could become due to the work we're putting in. That's what we're saying. We're saying embrace the grind, the daily grind. It's because it's a lifestyle. Because if you want to grind today and then skip tomorrow or rest tomorrow, I can understand people say detoxing. I understand that. But if you say that I'm grinding so hard yesterday that I'm just going to relax tomorrow, you just maybe put your goals back another week or another month. Who knows?
That's what we were saying. Failure is the birth of success. Walter Disney, he was fired from the newspaper because he supposedly didn't have enough imagination.
Ain't that crazy?
You know what I'm saying? And Pitbull, the singer, he told that. You know what I'm saying? People told him this song wasn't gonna be a top hit. Next thing we know, worldwide #1 hit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's people that you have to surround yourself
that are driven too.
You got to be on the same mentality. You got to realize that you got to sit down with yourself for an hour and think about the people that you surround yourself with. If you see your people do the same thing every day,
they're getting complacent. They're satisfied. Like, bro, like I don't mean, you know, cut the bro for sure, but Nipsey Hussle, right? You know, like the artist who passed away, he said this: if you look around your circle and you are not inspired by the people you're around, that's not a circle, it's a cage. And when he said that, like when I read that, because I didn't hear him say it, which I'm saddened by. But when I read that, I said this man was doing things. He was moving mountains with the actions and the grind that he was instilling within the people he was surrounding himself with. Because, like, truth be told, how we met at midnight, literally in the gym. I was about to leave, and I saw him walking in. And we said, bro, what's up? You know what I'm saying? And then literally he's like, I'm gonna subscribe to your channel. Some people say they gonna subscribe and they subscribe after. And the only reason I'm saying this is because actions speak louder than words. So he subscribed, and then after that I took his contact information. Here we are. Only because we said embrace the grind, because it's midnight. Why is anybody coming to work out? Yet he was there, yet I was there. Not saying that we're some special entities. I'm saying the hard work you put in now, it might not pay off next week, next month, but eventually this work we're putting in, you are putting in, it has to pay off. It just will. It'll just work. Without you realizing, it'll just happen.
You know, that's exactly. You know, there. I was in there and I could have just simply walked by, nodded my head, moved on with my day. But there are not a lot of people that will stay up that late and grind, sit there and sweat when they could be peacefully
sleeping,
watching TV, having a glass of wine, or just sleeping. You gotta do it when no one else will. You gotta do it when everyone's like, forget that. Why would I do that?
I'm loving it. It's like a do or die type of mentality. It really is, because it's one of those things that it's like, I gotta go all in or else I'm not gonna make it. It's kind of like those things where it's like, even, yes, Tony Robbins, he said this. He said, if you really want to make it, you gotta burn your boats. Burn your boats. Because then you're saying, looking back, that if it doesn't work, I can kind of like go back, because I'm doing all this speaking, it might not work for me, who knows? But I know that I'm controlling what I can control, and I keep going.
If you want it as bad as you want to breathe,
Eric Thomas.
Alright, if you really want it as bad as you want to breathe, then find your group. Find your group. You might look at this and be like, okay, maybe the friends I am, they're kind of satisfied with their word, but I really want to stay with them. That's not you being.
You gotta take yourself to another level, because those people that you're in by, they're like, I don't say limiting you, but if you guys are all thinking the same, where are you guys going? When they say a same mentality, same frequency, same energy, they're saying long term, because you're pursuing something than where you're at now. You're hungry. This is how we are talking right now.
There are 3 levels. My bad. There are 3 levels of groups of friends that you want to have.
Say it like it is. I'm listening, bro.
There's, back to the previous video. There's the one where you 33%.
I did say this, bro. Yeah, yes, sir.
I watch your videos.
Go crazy,
you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
33% below what you're at right now. You know what I'm saying? So you might be better off. You feel like you're at the top of the food chain, but you're really not. And then, what was the second level? It was the same level.
Yeah, the same level. The same
level you are. So you guys are all the same.
You guys are just like, not say complacent, but you guys are saying, you're alright. You're just here. You're just plateauing kind of.
That's like just being robots.
Yeah, average. Average. I don't want to say, but it's the truth. It's the truth. You gotta say it like it is. At that moment, in that point in time in life, you're average.
Average is not an option.
It's not an option.
Not for him, not for me.
Kill it. Just kill it. Kill that averageness.
And then level 1.
No, level 3.
Level 3
Yes, sir.
Is being 33%, having friends 33% over what you're at right now. 5 to 10 years from what you would be.
Because the reason they're gonna push you. Say right now, right, in your life, like not me right now, but like say somebody in your life right now is making like $80K a year, right? If you surround yourself with somebody that's making like $400K, bruh, like if you watch this right now, that's gonna say push you to another level, another extremity.
And you might think like, oh, where am I gonna find this person? People like that come around. Go to the right place, and you will find it. It might be an apartment gym.
Literally where we met.
You know what I'm saying? It can be the little details you just have to pay attention to. You gotta want it bad. You have to want it bad. You know what I'm saying? You cannot have this ball and chain that you just tug around and just get through the day.
Because dragging you by, man. You gotta wake up in the morning feeling good. I listened to this video. You know what they said? Like, this is legit stuff. He said, the reason why people can't wake up in the morning is because they realize every single day is gonna be the same. But without them really being aware about it, they're just like, oh, it's Monday. If you love what you do, if you're really embracing the grind, you'll keep going no matter what. And this is why I feel like this is why we feel like this video is so valuable, because it's deeper than just where we're at right now. Because we're saying living in the moment and still pursuing what we know we are able to go.
Make every day of your week feel like a Friday. Make every day of the week feel like it's Friday. You're happy as hell waking up.
Every single day.
Wear some jeans. Who cares? Be you. Be happy. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if, not exactly making as much money as you want.
At this
do
moment.
what you want, Passion for passion. You gotta do it. Live for the pursuit of happiness. You know what I'm saying? I got the shirt right here.
Influencer, bro. I was gonna comment on that, bro. This shirt is nice, man. I love it. It's
I had to get it. But pursuit of happiness. Just pursue your happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Do what you do. Like say, team, do what we do. But no, like, say what makes you happy. You know what you really. If you know that you love to be, say you're tech savvy, or know that you're great at designing, double down on that, because you see yourself doing that. Because the thing is, we're not guaranteed tomorrow. So what are you willing to do today? That's what we mean when we're talking about the daily grind.
You gotta open your eyes, people. You know,
it's deeper than that too, because the subconscious mind. Because if you're just looking at the eyes, because this is different. You're looking at the eyes, you're just seeing what's in front of you. But then when your mindset is understanding that it's further than just what I'm seeing, that is the true people that say succeed or get to that point where they want to be in their life. Because they know right here that I'm not stuck here. I know I have more to accomplish.
And that's the thing, bro. You gotta want it.
Embrace
there was one story. There was a guy who went to a guru. There was a young child who went to a guru. I'm pretty sure you've heard of it. And he told the guru, he said, "How do I get on your level?" The guru told him, "Come back and meet me on the beach at 5 a.m. The boy came at 5 a.m. and told the boy, "Go into the water." The boy kept walking all the way through his hips. The guru grabbed the boy and he put him underwater and held him under there. And right before the boy was about to pass out, he brought him up and he told the boy, he asked him, "Now, how bad did you want to get out of the water and breathe?" He said, "Bad." Now, the guru told him, "Now, when you want something as bad as you want to breathe like you just did, you will have it. And you gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe. Like right now, like I want it as bad as I want to breathe."
Exactly. As we're doing this video right now, like I'm not gonna stand up and start yelling and jumping around, but just know that in my heart of hearts, I'm willing to push myself, my mind, body, and spirit to the limit every single day, just because I want it that bad. It's deeper than just right now.
Sacrifices,
Say that.
confidence,
exactly. Run it over the overview. Let's get it. Bro.
keys, and finding your level, where you want to be at in life. It doesn't matter how old you are. Age is just a number. You could be 100 and you can just start making millions all of a sudden.
Exactly. It's funny. Like we trying to have the video, but it's just so much, man. Like look, cause think about it. It's like this. It's how, some people say are losing for a certain point in their life. They're losing for maybe it could be 2, 3 years, 4 or 5 years, right? And then all of a sudden, 2, 3 years later, they just blow up just like that. And everybody's watching their story. They're like, "How did you do that?" And he's like, "All I did was say, believe in myself, or I just continue to control what I control day after day after day to the point where it just happened." But only certain people understand that because of that effect or how driven they were to get there.
Y'all, I can tell you right now, I will be at somewhere great by the time I'm 19. By the time I'm 19, I will be somewhere so great, I will not expect it.
Yes, sir.
No matter what it takes, man, I love whatever it takes is my motto for life. Man, I believe in that motto so bad I got it tatted on my forearm right here. Whatever it takes.
Tell them what it says. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, right here. Whatever it takes. No matter how long it takes, no matter the suffering, the pain, the money, no matter what it takes, you can do it. If you put your mind to it and your heart and just truly your whole self, you can do it. You know what I'm saying? We will do it.
Yes, sir.
There is no we won't.
There's no other option. Why do you think I say team do what we do? The reason I believe in that so much is because a lot of people in our life want to limit what we are capable of, only due to maybe the experiences they experience. But that doesn't mean it has to be your life. It doesn't have to be your lifestyle, what you have to believe in.
Like back to where we went to, and kind of wrapping up and
the whole entire video. Say it how it is, bro.
Make sure you sacrifice. Make sure you sacrifice.
It's gonna hurt, man. It's gonna hurt, man.
It's gonna be a lot of pain, but just know there's gonna be an end to it. Just like stocks, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go down. But at the end of the day,
when it shoots back up though, it's gonna go up.
You're gonna profit off of it.
It's gonna profit.
Confidence. Make sure you have some in you. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it takes. Watching motivation videos. I get confident off of watching those Instagram videos. Just go on Instagram, type in
Success. You type in motivational. You type in motivation, success, business. You gonna find something. You gonna find
those
something.
videos. They put in clips from Arnold Schwarzenegger. Every successful person you can think of. And,
that's how it's supposed to be. Soon. Not no eventually. No, soon. Even if it doesn't happen in say 2 years. No, for him it's gonna happen in 2 years. For me, even indefinitely. I'm already 19. And say we're both young, but it's the mindset that we are, say, controlling. We're living in the moment, but knowing life is long.
The mind does not define your age.
Let's get it, bro.
Knowledge is power. You know what I'm saying? I can punch you, but if I hit you with what I got right here, you're dead. You might as well just drop off.
I might as well be it.
But confidence and finding your level, where you want to be. Your level and your friends.
Your friends are very important. That's why I said power of association. People don't understand how deep that goes, man. You have power in your ability. You have power in what you are capable of. Please, do not limit your ability.
And one last thing we never got to is time.
Ah, damn, we ain't never. Damn, we gonna
That's gonna be our next.
We gonna make another. That's what I'm talking about.
Time is never no refund. No, none of that.
No. That's it. We not. That's a whole different video. How to say
how
to control your time.
You gonna say that?
Tell them again your name. Tell them you.
My name is Sami Bin Slim. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Sammy_fam on Snapchat, Sammy Kick. You guys can just text me if you need any advice. I might not.
He's 17 at the moment, but it's the goals and the dreams we set for ourselves. If you watch to this point in the video, you know what I'm talking about.
I've literally learned everything from YouTube. Alright, just to let y'all know. I've invested in stocks already. I own about 20 stocks in the weed industry, and then you might think, because he's a teenager. No, I'm taking advantage of this. You know what I'm saying? Stuff is getting legalized. By 2020, there'll be over $20 million in revenue. I know my facts.
Let's get it, boy.
So you can do it. I'm young, you know what I'm saying, but I know I'm behind in the game.
You're not behind, bro. It's your story, bro. It's your success story, bro. Don't think you're behind. Don't worry about nobody else's path. You're on a different path. You're gonna get it at different times. It's okay.
I set myself in a limit to where I gotta do better. Here's where I could be.
But this is not a limit. It's not a limit though. It's expectation.
Expectation. Expectation. So I have expectation for myself way higher than I can see.
This is how we met. This is literally why we're making this video. It just happened. Just boom. Gotta do it. Let's get it, boy. The small details matter. My name is Randy Mbouge, 19-year-old professional keynote speaker. Please do not limit your abilities in this life, man. Team, do what we do.